Well, welcome back, everybody. Shauna wanted me to check to see if that was a typo or not, and no, I checked. It's that 3 o'clock. That was a temperature 71, and this morning we were down to 47. We're going to get down to about 44 tonight. So yeah, it's finally here. It's really here. A real change in our weather. Of course, you see that strong north wind blowing today. The good news is that by tomorrow the wind will settle down as this low starts pulling away and high pressure comes in to replace it. We've got some gorgeous weather, and the better news is that the winds are not going to be as much of a problem. Now, we continue to be very dry. The atmosphere is very dry, and of course our vegetation is very dry from a month and a half of nothing significant in terms of rainfall. So let's just say let's continue being very cautious with anything that looks like a flame outdoors. But as we can see here, while it may be windy today, by tomorrow this should be settling down, and really couldn't ask for nicer weather for Friday. Of course, it's a big day. All the goblins are going to be out on the street, so we've got to make sure everything works out for them. Look at the current temperatures around the region. This is like right now. So we're looking at 70 degrees in the upper 60s down along the coast. And if you go north, it's 64 in Dallas and 55 up in Amarillo. So yeah, it's definitely a change in the weather. Now, we do continue with the red flag warning probably through tomorrow. I believe tomorrow should be the last day, because by then the winds will really calm down, and that's going to be good for us, although we should continue to be cautious. This in East Texas is a fire weather alert. And then, of course, this in blue is a freeze warning. That's the first big freeze of the season, going all the way down into the, here's Midland, so all the way to the I-10 corridor near Junction and Sonora and Ozona and those places. So, yep, the high plains are getting rather chilly. Now, you can see right here at 5 o'clock, we've got the offshore winds. As we go through Wednesday, they slow down to less than 15, 20 miles an hour. And as we get into Thursday night, then it'll get even slower. By Friday, we're going to be just beautiful with no significant wind problem to worry about, just clear skies and cool temperatures, topping out at about 77 on Friday. So not cold, not hot, lovely. Well, anything but lovely down in the Caribbean. Here is where Melissa is, basically just leaving the Bahamas. Now, let's get your eyes focused here. This is the path of the storm. There's where it went over the western side of Jamaica. It crossed over, slammed into Santo Domingo down south of Cuba, crossed Cuba, and is now over the Bahama Islands right there. It is obviously not what it used to be, but it's still 90 to 100 mile an hour winds. And then by tomorrow, it should start pulling away and going out into the Atlantic, and we can say goodbye to Melissa, because certainly was something for the record books. All right, let's take a look at your overnight forecast as we get into tomorrow. Wall-to-wall sunshine, 73 in Port Lavaca. In Cuero, you're getting up to about 72, and we've got no complaints. We've got a little front coming in here, and just want to remind everybody that on Saturday night or Sunday morning, fall back 1 hour. That's the end of daylight saving time. That's your 7-day forecast, reminding everybody we do have a QR code. Love for you to scan that. Put Crossroads Today on your cell phone. Here